Hey there everybody and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob and it's time for the rogue to finally die. It is long overdue, but we did manage to prevent them from getting Age of Deception up in this game. Once they're gone, I can start thinking about who comes next. The Necromancer, I did notice, is remarkably close and might be easy for me to just sneak an army over real quick and take out. But Zari is also kind of going that way, so I don't know if it's worth doing that or letting Zari and the Necro deal with everything else. The problem, more or less, is I kind of want my main leader going this way to deal with the Dreadnought. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but for the time being, it's time to take down the Rogue. Now, the way this is sort of split up, the easiest angle of attack would probably be to single out one of these two armies, but given the amount of force I've got, I think I'm just going to take everyone in one big battle. So we'll do a setup kind of like, let's see, you guys have the most movement. No, you have, everyone's kind of a little even here. I'm just going to do this and go right up the middle with my Sorcerer's army and just hit them with everything I've got. Should be a good time. It says probable victory, but she is currently in the void, so cannot cast spells. I'm gonna manual combat this and have some fun. Alright, cursing my angels. It's not very nice. I could, wait, probably, first things first, I know, where's my rogue, or my druid, there she is. She needs to touch my faith on this guy, because he is not a happy camper right now. He will be, eventually, once I get that Siren's mermaid hat, or whatever that is. But for now, I need you not causing trouble and just not dying, please. That's all. Also, for you, I think I want to try to actually, you know what? Let's just get this party started here. Can you dispel? Can break control, but that doesn't do anything about curse. Cure disease would work. I don't think I have anyone with cure disease. Alright, you go here, you go here. Start hitting the wall. I'm gonna kind of slide down this way, I think. Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have cure disease. Alright, well, we'll just have to maybe try to dispel it or something. What could keep them all busy? Can't cast any spells right now because Arctic already did something. Alright. Would they ensnare in a net? Is it one of the Eldritch? I think it was one of the Eldritch Horrors. Hey, there's no need for crits. Okay, good. They're all just gonna come out. That makes this a lot easier. Wait, no. No. That's not gonna be okay. Okay, this one needs to go. lot of seductions. Okay, you need to go. And you're a Tigran, so you're not going to like this. Okay, that gets me my bear back. And then you need to go. Although I think actually might be better off using you to soften it up first. That is not a friendly eagle rider. Oh, ensnared and net got the node servant. Okay. Well, I would prefer to have him smashing the heck out of that Sphinx. Yeah, you can go after the... Oh, nuts. Oh, forgot he hadn't been freed yet. Okay. Yeah, go take care of that. Nice. Okay. He'll probably attempt to cause fear on something if I don't do something about him, but I may be able to stun him. Why don't you get rid of that guy? Then you can go here. Okay, well, why stun it when you can just outright kill it, I guess? May be able to daze this one. Or stun him, that works too. Artica is still capable of casting a spell, so I think I'm going to use that weird one, which lowers their spirit resistance, because that'll help my archangels do more damage. In fact, I probably should have used that before the archangels attacked anything. And it should go on a tanky unit. Well, how about this guy who's right up front? I believe that's my super buff Paragon unit. Yep. So I'm afraid this is going to really suck for you. Well, I might go after the assassin with the... No, they do poison damage. I don't want to do that. And I would like to hit them with a few more Eldritch Blasts if I can. But I need something else to deal with these assassins. Well, I could do this. Because this guy has a lot of frost resistance. Yeah, he's immune to frost, so the Shadow Stalkers don't scare him. He can now go there. Okay, good. I can triple flank these guys with Eldritch Blasts. That's perfect. They shouldn't be able to kill me. There we go. That's a lot of dead succubi. I can... Let's see, who else do I got? Is it just Iggy and the bear? It is just Iggy and the bear, okay. The bear actually kind of needs some healing, so I'll help him out. But, I don't know. Maybe I want to hit something with that chicken to slow it down. Oh, it's only a 5% chance. See, these guys are going to flank and backstab the heck out of that Eldritch Horror, so... But I think it'll still survive. Yeah, he'll be fine. It's a flank. I think they're turned around. Yes, they are. Alright. You know what? Eat that. And these all count as backstabs now. He fumbled and still killed it. That's how good frigging Shadow Stalkers are. Okay, I'll give you some health back. You can probably just straight up destroy that assassin. Yep. I want to heal that Eldritch Horror, but we need to make sure the coast is clear first. Iggy can probably kill one. He's got really good range attacks. I could also just eat up all this thing's action points with this. That also works. Not really much for these guys down here to do anymore, is there? Guess this one can come up and help out. Which does give me easier time of healing this guy. Oh, no hopping. Eat a boulder at that guy because why not? And who else needs health? You need health. In fact, a couple of you do. Fortunately, we got plenty of health to go around. Except for that now the healer is ensnared in a net. And can no longer heal. Okay, Iggy, why don't you come here, give a nourishing meal to that guy. Shadow Stalker could use some health. I think I will use... She doesn't have any other healing. Well, Mend Magical Being will work on those, though. Who do I have left? Archangels. Wait, the other Archangel may have some healing. Yes, she does. Who needs it the most? That Eldritch Horror, definitely. In fact, I can move him here. Heal him with the Archangel. And we'll let the Earth Elemental get the finishing hit. And just like that, Elsewhere's capital is down. And guess who is out of the game? I'm going to march in with the fastest unit that I have, which is probably going to be this guy. And maybe should have quick saved before doing that, but it's fine. Elsewhere, White Mane has lost. The rogue is dead. And that takes a fair amount of pressure off of me. So, I'm going to definitely quick save after that. The rest of this game is going to mostly be managing... oh wait, hey, all our stuff dropped here. I should have sent a hero in after that. Well, that Cure Disease would have been nice during that last battle. Most of that's going to get sold, that's fine. Let's see, we have to decide where everyone's going to go now. So, the problem is I don't really have enough intel to know for sure what the smart moves are, but I can get a little bit more. Okay, more Necro stuff. Oh, they can reach me on the mountain. Maybe you should have checked that. Anyway, I know where the Necros capital is, and it's really not very far away. If I get lucky, I could knock him out too, and maybe get the rogue real fast. Or not the rogue, the dreadnought, if the dreadnought's over here. What about you? We got that tower. Some more Necro cities in this area. So they're kind of all over the place up here. Okay, that wisp is probably dead. But I got the tower. That's what I wanted. This gives him Fearsome and Overwhelm. You know what? I'm going to give... do I want the... If I turn the rogue into a melee fighter, I might want this item on her. That's a really good... In fact, that's so good that I don't need the vampire sword. I am going to cancel that. This guy's going to keep the inflict frostbite, frost damage weapon. This is going to the rogue, and I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to courier that all the way over to her. Problem is sending items around like this is by the time they reach their destination, I've already decided to do something else with them. Okay, we don't need this. I'm not going to need that vampire sword. Nipuk grew into a town. We've been honored to join your empire. This is not one I want to accept. Two apprentices back to back in Unilathep. I'll let this finish, and then once that's done, I'm going to start mass producing matriarchs in this city, which is terribly undefended right now. We are going to release them as a vassal. Make the Tigrans happier with me. Who's got the most movement here, and who's also probably not leaving? I really think I want my main leader to go back in this direction with those archangels and eldritch horrors and maybe one supporting army. I think what my tentative plan is here, I'm sort of at the point where I'm assuming that the dreadnought is in this area, and if he is, and he's as powerful as the game seems to think he is based on the diplomacy menu, like you can see all that 15 made peace with 15 independents, 6 vassals, bought favor with 4 independents. Like, this guy's been busy. So the dreadnought is, I think, the biggest single threat right now. And I kind of want to go deal with him. Both the Necro and the Dreadnought would probably be best off fighting my Druid and Leader armies. I think Iggy might stay here and maybe poke and prod a little bit at going west. The only problem is that Iggy doesn't have the sight range that my hero does. And I could give it to him when this is gone, but I was planning on sending that to the Warlord. I might need to let Iggy borrow it temporarily. How close is the other item that I've been sending these guys to arriving? Where's my Necro? Or not Necro, Druid. She's got the Seeker Hood coming, but she's also got that mystical mermaid queen thing coming. That's going to stay with her. She's getting the obsidian armor. She's getting this big melee weapon. Fire Wyvern Egg. She actually doesn't have another headgear, but I think I was planning on giving maybe the Druid, maybe Iggy and maybe thinking Iggy and or maybe the Druid will stay to the west, and I can send Iggy and my Sorcerer back. Although they do need to swap some items. Let's go into her. Well, does she have anything that needs to go to the Sorcerer? Possibly the Fire Wyvern Egg. which should have gone to her in the first place. I think the two of them are swapping items frequently enough that I don't like really sending them their own separate ways. Alright. I think I'm going to let Iggy be by himself and keep these two together. It's a little bit of a tough decision to make, but Iggy has been sort of managing by himself thus far, so I'm gonna kind of keep it that way. First off, though, there's this nice stack of items here, which can all be sold. Sell that for 40 gold. Sell the unicorn for 90 gold. That's pretty nice. Sell this for some money. So actually send this to my hero, I guess, or my sorcerer, I guess. I would like to have cure disease and sell the acid darts. And I can't sell the spider. That's stuck in my inventory for forever. I can't even drop it on the ground, can I? Oh, you can actually. Not going to, though. I'm not going to give the enemy a free spider. Alright, so if the druid is sticking together with the sorcerer, they're going to need to be fast, because I want them to be able to go hit the necromancer, maybe knock them out of the game really fast, and then if the dreadnoughts in this area, stay here and help fight it. If not, go west to wherever the dreadnought is. So, I want you to be here. I guess you guys are going straight east and probably following this path to the necromancer's capital, and can take this city on the way and vassal it. So I want you there. Your paragon pet, whichever one of these is the paragon. It's this one. The first one, I think. Yeah. You go with her. Make sure that's the right one. I'm going to keep that one separate in her army, because just so I know which one's which. And I'm going to give you 2 archangels. Oops, I did not mean to send the ravens along with that. The druid goes here. The snake should be able to keep up okay. I think it's got 36 max movement and it can swim, so that'll work. The giants are going to stay behind. The shadow stalker stays with the druid, okay. You have 1 archangel. Here's a second one. Also, I'm going to keep the elemental with... Oh, crap. It can't move quite far enough. The elemental is... You know what? The elemental's going to stay with the rogue, I think. It's not really fast enough, but it does fill a gap in the rogue's army of having a super mega tanky unit. I kind of want to keep it around for that reason. So it can stay with the druid. Let's see, Eldritch Horror, you can have 1. Here, have 2. And here's an Archangel. And then you get another Archangel. I guess this army needs their leader. That would help. And who else should go with Artika's army? How about... thinking of giving them another Eldritch Horror, and if I do, I might cast Spiritual Freedom and then summon it, although I don't know if it's really worth the 30 casting points right now, when I could summon more units anyway. While I'm here. Plus it might give them something else to disjunct. I could actually still get 2 more Eldritch Horrors right now if I wanted. Who's the 6th and final person to go along with Artika's army? I'm actually thinking one of these Node Serpents would be a good fit because they're so dang fast. Yeah, I actually like the idea of bringing a Node Serpent along just for utility reasons. And I have one that's a friggin' Champion 3, so no complaints there. I think it can go. I think that would be a good fit. Okay, plus they've got stun, so 3 Eldritch Horrors, 3 Archangels, a Giant Snake, a Shadow Stalker. I think these 2 groups are well poised to take down anything that's over here, unless I run into some seriously heavy Dreadnought resistance. But they should be able to annihilate the Necromancer. As for Iggy and the rest, we gotta start thinking about how to go west. I think the only city I know for sure... Oh, wait, we do have Hamlet here, whatever that is. Maybe I'll just bull rush it and see what happens. I mean, Iggy's got a tremendous amount of just random army backup here, so I think I'm going to try to make use of that. I definitely want the Gluttons going out his direction, so we'll send them. They need healing anyway, and the fastest way is going to be along that road. We've got... Iggy's going to need... let's see, he's going to need an Eldritch Horror of his own. He needs a pet, and maybe some Archangels. We'll keep summoning stuff for Iggy. Yeah, we'll get an Archangel in there. Start casting that now. And we've got this guy who I really want to level up. So make sure he's seeing some action. I'm going to probably leave behind some small-scale defenders, but probably only tier 2s and below. I think anybody tier 3 or higher is probably going to go out. The bear, I'm questioning. These Ice Queens would all be good. Alright, I think the bear probably could come along. The Node Serpent, yes. The Knight, yes. So that's one pretty good stack there. I'm gonna leave one full stack in this city, I think is the plan. We'll bring, let's see, how about a couple Ice Queens there in one stack, kind of mix these up. A couple Ice Queens in another. We'll bring the Troll. Bring maybe a third Ice Queen. Trying to focus on units that have more than an average amount of movement. Although, I think I'm going to get slowed down anyway because of the Frost Elemental. Yeah. Alright, Spider can come along because why not? Spiders are pretty good. We'll have... Does anyone need Men Magical Being? That army could actually use an apprentice with Men Magical Being, so we'll do that. Send the Knight maybe out up front. Yeah, we could use healers. And how about the rest of you guys? We got a couple Phantasm Warriors. I want to leave a garrison that has some ranged attackers. And the rest of this is going to be all... You know what? Yeah, let's send the Phantasm Warriors out this way. We need to leave 6 here, basically. I'm going to leave a White Witch, we'll leave a Bard, we'll leave the Sphinx. I want more magic healers and Phantasm Warriors. It's 1, 3, and 2. That's... Yeah, that's a good enough group to stay back, I think. Kind of tempted to bring a White Witch along. They're very good. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap a White Witch for one of those Phantasm Warriors. That way I've got some, like, kind of buff-related unit in here. Alright, who else needs summoned healers? I'm going to split the Gluttons up a little bit. move one of the Ice Queens up front. And who else? Who's the next probably most powerful unit that I have? I'll put the Knight with the army up front. We'll leave the Node Serpent with this one. Add those guys plus the maybe Phantasm Warrior. And in the back here, we've got this group. Okay, so we have fairly well-balanced stacks there. I like the way everyone's sort of balanced together. A healer for that Frost Elemental. This group's got a Phantasm Warrior. That one's got... Let's see. I'm going to actually put the Phantasm Warrior, I'll leave him behind, put this unit up there with them, and that way these two Phantasm Warriors also have a healer. So they're balanced out pretty well, I think. I'm going to get them as far as they can go, which is going to basically be one more space, I think. As a matter of fact, just for safety reasons... Oh, wait. I could do this. Because that's a road, and then these guys can go on the mountain. Okay, that looks good. And then I can start bringing the Rogue's army from this direction down. And he gets that Earth Elemental, which I think is going to be a great fit for him. We'll also throw in the these two. The Bear is a little bit lost right now, I think. Oh yeah, he gets the Giants. The Druid's army has the Giants now, or the Rogue. So I can actually drop that Fairy. But it can't here. I'll just get the Fairy out of the army. And both of those Giants are going with this guy, so although this thing should stay there, it needs healing. We'll go like this. So he's got some extra units. And I think everybody's split up about as well as I can get them. Kind of was a mess there sorting that out after a big offensive like that, but you got to transition from one campaign into the next, I guess. So I was thinking it was time to wrap up the episode, but we still got time to go. All right, well, we can get back to everything else. That was a lot of micromanagement, but it's taken care of now. I'm going to continue to go after these towers. For now, leaving behind the builder. Probably actually should have built a road now that I think of it. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, and he's out of movement. I can send these guys in. This should be pretty easy pickings for this group. And I definitely could use the line of sight in this area. Alright, who wants to get stunned? You volunteer. Thank you. Crap. Cavalry inbound. Yes. Go after those guys. They will heal faster. This is really gonna hurt. Oh, couldn't one-hit him though. Polearm. I don't think Polearm should really help him out if I'm flanking him, but it does, so it's too bad. Well, doesn't much matter. So you guys could go there, and I believe that's charge. So yeah, do that. There, good. He just got killing momentum with that. All right, there's plenty more watchtowers in here in this area to clear, so I'll be working on that. They look good. Save it again here. All right, we're 3 apprentices down there. This is the eagle that okay. I know where this guy is. I want to see what the layout of the water is with relation to the land, so I know where all the choke points are. There's more haste berries there. I'm thinking I might want to almost just straight beeline the eagle west. Because if I could spot evidence that the Dreadnought's main forces are over here somewhere, then that would alter my decision-making a bit. Yeah, you know where to go. Alright, and I think these guys were the group that was coming... Yeah, they were coming back to deal with the little... to help deal with the dragon problem at my elf city over here. Alright, and now this guy I'm going to have dig in mostly a straight line for now, while I look for a good spot to set up a watchtower. Maybe in a couple different places. Not having night vision sucks underground. Wonder what that is down there. I guess while I'm waiting for this army to heal, they may as well keep exploring. That actually looks like a pretty easy structure, or treasure site. I'm still a little beat up, so I'm gonna wait a turn. But maybe I can get that on the next turn. Alright, the Necromancer stuff is back and ready to rumble, and I think I'm gonna go in that tomb and try to pick up as many reanimators as I can. That's the main thing I want to get out of this, is reanimators. So, I can bring in the King Shock Serpent because he's really good. I can bring in... Oh, wait, hang on. There might be a Dread Reaper in there, and if there is, then I probably don't want to bring the King Shock Serpent in. There is no Dread Reaper. There is just 2 reanimators, one of which is a halfling. Yes, those are my favorite ones because of Memories of Joy. Okay, we'll abort the attack. We don't need to worry about Dread Reapers, so the snake's welcome to come in. I probably want... I don't know if it really matters, but I think I'm going to bring in, like, this guy and a reanimator extra so that I can manually do some undead healing that I really need. Who else? Spider could use XP. This thing's just really good. The Evangelist can do normal heals, so maybe I'll bring him along. Although I actually have that on my leader as well, but he's going to be busy, so we'll bring the Evangelist along. And I guess the Node Serpent, because it's just a good fighter. This looks like a pretty solid group. Alright, so I'm going to reanimate one of these, which I'll probably will get due to the reanimate on the Halfling Reanimator to make sure I get it. And then maybe I'll cast that other spell that debuffs all of them, basically, with make Control Undead a little more likely to work. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Which I can never remember. It's Shield of Light. Yep, okay. We'll give that to a melee. Focused person. They... Oh, it doesn't work on undead. Okay. Well, never mind then. We'll just do this without spending casting points. He does still have the ability to... I think he has necromantic aura, doesn't he? Or no, is that just something... That might just be something that Zari has. Because of her melee weapon. I'm gonna stiffen limbs on that thing in the back, because why not? Give them some much needed healing. And give this thing some resistance. Oh no, they cursed me. I don't care about the Deathbringers. I don't really care about anything except for the Reanimators. Which, since they're gonna hang back, should be pretty easy to get. I can't do much to him in terms of damage, but I could stun him. I didn't, but I could have. Alright, you need to get off of my friend. Also, you do too much damage, dang. There. Problem has been resolved. Stupid lucky halflings. Whatever, we'll just wait. Okay, that's the halfling, so that's the one I want to die. And that's the one I can reanimate. I would really like to petrify the other one. He's about to be all that's left. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna have to do this to make sure he can't, like, kill his friend there. Or his former friend, anyway. And you can go deal with that wolf thing. As well. Put them on defense so they take as little damage as possible and keep him on defense, and I guess he can't do anything anyway. Basically, I need to get him through to that guy so that I can try to convert him. Goodbye, you poor wolf. Alright, everyone out of the way. You're still alive, so you could benefit from some healing. And I want to heal this guy, but he's going to be on his own because I have to go over here and try to do this. Can I make him more vulnerable in some way? I wanted to use the spirit weakness to help with that, but he is an orc, so that helps me out some. I could give him skin of oil, which I think I am more than happy to do here. That bumps it up to 70%. I'll take that those odds. Sweet, 2 more reanimators. Perfect for the Necro mass force, which is most likely going to all get obliterated. But, hey, that's actually a pretty cool item. I like that one. And I still get 90 gold even if I take it. I'll take that. I haven't used this phase once, so I'll put that on him and gives him another way of healing himself. That phase item might actually be pretty good on Zari, because she could phase and then Divine Vengeance and then go on defense. Would be kind of a cool combo. But I think she's already got better gear and equipment. Yeah, she's already got other stuff. Although she doesn't really need this anymore, actually. But no one else does either. So, because heal undead would be redundant on the other guy. I don't know. I guess I'll let her keep it. Maybe I'll come across something, accidentally kill it, and then want to keep it or something. I don't know. A Wraith King would be pretty cool. It would pair well with all my stuns and stuff. Let's go here and get this. Can use Zari for it. Pretty sure we can handle that one. Okay. And Tigrins gain 210 race governance XP. Cool. You, sir, need to get in the water over here and head north. You actually can see a little bit further than I gave him credit for, I guess, because he's flying. Zari's army here can now go to this. I can't quite make it all the way up there, unfortunately, but that's okay. I might need to do some tunneling with them if I want to get through to where the dragons are. Anyway, this looks fun. Let's do it. A mess of gluttons. How do I want to handle this? What's my battle plan here? I think I'm going to wait with this guy and try to give everyone vigilant in an opportune time. I'll give you your morale boost and check off this turn. And then I think Zari needs to... You know what? Why not? Why not just pick on him a little bit? Hey, you know what? Actually... Oh, that got their attention. Okay. Gonna want to spread out here because they can dish out a lot of poison damage really fast. But they have been kind enough to send up forward some of their node serpents and took some nasty damage for it. So I think I can punish them for that. I think the Eldritch Horde needs to go here and blow away all of that. Nice hit. Holy crap, that was a good hit. Okay, I need you to spread out over here. You could go defensive strike something and probably kill it, actually. Yeah, that works. And then I'm just gonna spread everybody else out. The gluttons will use their big pukey attack and I don't really want to risk Zari getting eaten, so I'm gonna keep her a little bit further away. But everybody else looks good. I think this is a pretty good setup. just heals itself. Okay, they figured out they can hit 2 of them over there, and that's fine. If that's what they want to do. Just fly in from behind and mess some stuff up. There are now 2 gluttons over there, though. Instant Wrath is amazing, holy crap. Couple units that I would like to heal, but I don't quite know. Alright, I'm gonna go here. And I think I can finish him while also buffing everyone else around. I'm gonna get this fairy out of harm's way as much as... Well, actually, she just needs to be out of the glutton's range, because they all use their range attacks there. Then I can go here and heal the angel. So that one's already moved, yeah. Can soften him up now with the fairy. And I think the Eldritch Horror can probably do most of the rest of the work. Although... Let's see, I want the Eldritch Horror and the Chthonic Guardian to do most of the work here, because the Angels have healing that they can use. That thing's gonna regen all its health on the next turn anyway, so he's only got 2 action points left. He can't reach my hero. So I'm good with this. Although he might be able to kill the fairy. Oh good, she was out of range. Goodbye, gluttons. What do we get here? A good shield, a mediocre melee weapon, and 473 gold, so why not take that all and sell the extras? I can tell you for sure the melee weapon's getting sold. The shield is mythical. It's a pretty good all-around shield, but I kind of feel like the shields that I have are better. In general. Like, this one's only legendary, so granted that's maybe not quite as good. This might go well with my sorcerer. Or, you know what, this poor necromancer. We've been neglecting him for too long. I think he could use that shield. He needs some good items, the poor guy. And he's fairly close. So yeah, we'll throw him a bone, I guess. Oh, there's 2 things to clear here. Okay. If I am very fast at this, I might be able to get out there and then get the haste berries and clear that and then continue north. So I think that's going to be the plan. So I'll clear that next. These poor guys just saw this army turn and start heading their direction. It's like, ah, crap. We're in for it now. George. No, that's Steve. George is fine. It's Steve and Dave. Oh, there's 5 of them. They're in for it, though. Zari's army is a force to be reckoned with. I think that I don't want this one. think it's just notifying me whenever they grow. That's why I'm getting... Yeah, that's what's happening. So I can actually I should be able to pretty quickly click through those if I'm paying attention. Goblin Big Beetle. Okay, got this army is good. Actually kind of like their army balance, except for the Reanimator probably should be with an army that has dead units in it. And these guys are going to go deal with this freaking camp that's right in the middle of everything. And then there's another road that goes north from there. They could come up through. Yeah, I've got like a whole separate way for the Necromancer's army to go, which is fine, because Zari's kind of got her own thing going on. So they can go further west and do other things. I want you here. Keep that Reanimator separate from the others. I'm going to just get rid of this Cadaver because I don't feel like paying the upkeep on it. And then anyone who's got dead stuff that needs healing, probably go with them. Actually, you know what? We're going to just hold up here. There's not really a whole lot of reason to... And, you know, they can have that extra guy for now, too. So now we're getting a pretty healthy supply of undead units. I have a couple extras too, things that I don't need. The Buttercup Fairy is probably one that I would be just as fine getting rid of. It's not a support unit, so it doesn't have any stun, and it's not a particularly good unit either. So I think I'm going to split that off from the main stack and maybe have... This one can also become a scout, I think. Yeah, I'll have this one kind of go off on its own and scout until something kills it. And who else are we dropping? We definitely want to keep both Reanimators. And I definitely want to keep this eyeball thing. Which I'm going to put with this group. Let's see. There we go. He's pretty much gold rank, so he's more or less proven his mettle. Maybe I'll send the Phantasm Warrior off with the Fairy. The two of them paired together could probably ward off like little bandits and stuff, so I actually would be okay with that. And we can bring the bear along. We got a pretty good army built up here for this guy. I'll just keep them as a 3-stack, and then whenever I get extras, they'll just go off to scout. These guys need help. They need healing. Oh, I wish you could tell these guys to build through the dark. Oh, hi, but you're in the way, so now I can't see what you've got over there. There is nowhere... You know what? I'm just going to try to run this horse past that bandit camp to the south and see what happens. He'll probably die, but I don't really have a whole lot of anywhere else to go with it, so that's fine. These guys are going to camp here, and hopefully the hospital will heal them up all the way on the next turn. And I am over my time limit for this episode. I need to wrap this one up, guys. Let's dig a little bit more here, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so it's just that lake on the other side there, but there's stuff for him to dig, so that's more money. Guys, I'm going to save it here. I know that's kind of an anticlimactic spot to end it. There's not a whole lot going on. I'm just digging things, but I am a bit over, so I'm going to wrap this one up here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I am very glad that the rogue is gone. Oh, I forgot this elf is sitting down here on that cave entrance just to notify me if anyone comes through, poor guy. Alright, so rogue is dead, and it is on to the next phase of the game, which is basically kill everyone else as fast as I possibly can. I would expect Age of Magic to just junked it at any point now, but there's only so much I can say about that. I'm kind of surprised it's not already gone, so I guess the computers may be just focused on other things. They shouldn't be. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that episode. And you can expect 2 more coming this week, so I will see you all in the next one. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, Spanglefan, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.